Hello, today's video we have the following content.
There is a surprise. Gengxin and Zhao Liying are a graduate student who are like a microscope. It is so sweet. The floor tiles of Zhao Liying's house are colliding with those of Gengxin's house. The reflective spots and pet dogs were all picked up by netizens with microscopes as iron evidence of love. CP fans' imaginations broke the dimension. A brick can make an 80-episode sweet pet drama. It is a loss for the criminal investigation community if this detective does not solve the case. Zhao Liying and Gengxin, is this melon ripe? Zhao Liying was sunbathing, but netizens were eyeing the floor tiles. This look is comparable to a microscope, and it is hard to see that the floor tiles are colliding with those in Gengxin's house. What's more, even the reflective spots on the floor have become evidence, saying that it is exactly the same as Gengxin's home. Some people also say that the dog in the photo is Gengxin's. Tisk tisk, this generation of netizens is really full of talents. To say that these CP fans are all reincarnated Sherlock Holmes. Any clue can be magnified 100 times, and then a love drama can be made. With this analytical ability, it would be a pity not to be a detective. The same floor tiles. Coincidence. The reflective spots are the same? Coincidence. The dogs are the same? Still a coincidence. They insist that the two are secretly showing affection. I am convinced by their imagination. The imagination of CP fans is bigger than a black hole. In fact, it is not the first time that Zhao Liying and Gengxin have been rumored to be in a relationship. When they worked together on a drama before, some people were talking about their relationship. Later, they were photographed having a private party, and the rumors became even more fierce. However, the two have never admitted it. This floor incident is a remention of the past, and it provides CP fans with new creative materials. To be honest, celebrities are also human beings. It is normal to have some private space, right? Aren't netizens tired of staring at their every move? Even if they are really together, they have to announce it themselves. Is it interesting to catch wind and shadows and make wild guesses all day long? Instead of wasting time on these gossips, it is better to pay more attention to their works. The spectators, go away. Let's not worry about the private lives of celebrities. They can be friends with whoever they want. What does it have to do with us? Instead of staring at other people's floor tiles all day, it is better to think about how to improve yourself. Instead of being a spectator, it is better to be a person with aspirations. Having said that, the investigative ability of this generation of netizens is getting stronger and stronger. In the future, if anyone loses something, they can directly ask them for help, which will definitely be more effective than the police. Maybe they can also solve a few major cases by the way. Life is short, enjoy it while you can. Instead of getting entangled in celebrity gossip, it is better to spend more time on yourself. Reading books, traveling, and exercising, isn't it good? Celebrities are also people and need private space. Instead of paying too much attention to their private lives, it is better to give them some space and let them breathe freely. It's okay to chase stars, but don't be too crazy. Staying rational and chasing stars moderately is the right way to open it. Instead of indulging in the virtual world, it is better to pay more attention to real life. After all, life is the most important. Sometimes, what we see may not be the truth. Instead of believing in rumors, it is better to maintain the ability to think independently. The online world is true and false, and we must have the ability to distinguish right from wrong. Don't be confused by some superficial phenomena, but see the essence through the phenomena. Instead of following the crowd, it is better to have your own judgment. Don't be swayed by other people's opinions, but believe in your intuition. Life is like a play, and we are all actors in it. Instead of playing others, it is better to be yourself. Instead of chasing fame and fortune, it is better to pursue inner peace. After all, inner richness is the real happiness. Instead of complaining about life, it is better to change yourself. Only by constantly improving yourself can you have a better future. Life is full of challenges, and we must face them bravely. Only by overcoming difficulties can we continue to grow. Instead of envying others, it is better to work hard. Only by making efforts can we reap success. Instead of waiting for opportunities, it is better to create opportunities. Only by taking the initiative can we seize opportunities. The world is big and the scenery is beautiful. Instead of staying at home, it is better to go out. Life is only once, so live it brilliantly. Instead of doing nothing, It is better to live your own brilliance. Be kind and sincere. Only in this way can you win the respect of others. Believe in yourself and stick to your dreams. Only in this way can you realize the value of life. Since winning the 100 Flowers Award for Best Supporting Actress last year, Zhao Liying has been immediately regarded by the audience and the media as the most promising actress born after 1985 to transform. At that time, she had 3 movies in her hands: The Road to Fire, Qiao Yan's Heart and Sunflower, all of which were very good. The Road to Fire, which is about fighting against human trafficking, combines a revenge story with a road adventure, which is exciting to watch. Qiao Yan's Heart, adapted from a big IP, takes the route of 2 female protagonists, just in time for the most popular genre in the market in the past 2 years. Sunflower, which was personally directed by Feng Xiaogang, is even more amazing, directly focusing the camera on the marginalized group of prisoners released after serving their sentences. There are selling points in business and highlights in content. For Zhao Liying, who is eager to transform, these 3 projects are simply tailor-made. Now that all 3 films have been released, we should also take a good look at her transformation report card. Let's take a look at the box office results first. Zhao Liying's 3 transformation works are actually not bad. The Road to Fire grossed 461 million yuan during the National Day holiday last year, firmly sitting in the 2nd place at the box office. Qiao Yan's Heart chose an unpopular schedule with few people competing for it, and finally earned 151 million yuan. The recently released Sunflowers was even more powerful, directly rushing to the championship in the same schedule, and Mei Oyan predicted that the box office would reach 208 million yuan. If it really succeeds, this will be Feng Xiaogang's most competitive movie in the past 5 years. However, the box office of the 3 films added up to less than 1 billion yuan, which is still a little short of the market appeal that top female stars should have. Compared with the box office, the word-of-mouth problem is more troublesome. The Road to Fire just passed with a double score of 6.2, and Qiao Yan's Heart was even worse. When it was shortlisted for the Tokyo Film Festival, everyone had high expectations, but after the release, the score dropped straight to 5.3 points. Sunflowers now has a score of 6.6, but the reviews are very polarized, especially the criticism from a feminist perspective cannot be suppressed at all. The characters played by Zhao Liying in these 3 dramas have one thing in common: they are extremely miserable. In The Road to Fire, she is a crazy mother who embarks on a road of revenge after her daughter is abducted. In Qiao Yan's Heart, the seemingly glamorous female star is actually an illegal household who does not even have a household registration and is manipulated by her agent every day. The opening scene of Sunflowers is that she is imprisoned for buying a cochlear implant for her daughter, and she is beaten by society after being released from prison. Such a miserable role setting is on the one hand required by the subject matter, and on the other hand, it does leave enough space for the actors to show off their acting skills, making it clear that they are going for awards. But how did Zhao Liying perform? The 3 dramas all exposed the same problem: the general direction is correct, but the details are not up to par. Every time the climax of the plot needs to explode, I always feel that she lacks strength. Take the scene of killing Dad in Sunflowers for example. The flashbacks are all about the grievances suffered after being released from prison. At this time, the explosion is not only to save the little sisters, but also to fight against fate. It is said that she should be fierce enough to destroy the world at this time, but Zhao Liying's performance is fierce enough but not hateful enough. The director did not dare to give a close-up of her face, and only took a long shot for the audience to watch the fighting scene, which directly reduced the power by half. Acting against Sin's Hillary, Zhao Yang and other veteran actors, the audience's eyes are so poisonous. Her acting skills have been compared repeatedly. This time, the doubts are much more than the praise she received in Article 20. When talking about Zhao Liying, the 85 Flowers group cannot be avoided. Last September, she just won the Fission Award for Best Actress, and the hot search of 85 Flowers changing the world exploded. In October, she won the Golden Eagle Award for Best Actress for the 2nd time, and the discussion about 85 Flowers was on the screen for several days. Zhao Liying's rapid rise has indeed made other 85 Flowers and fans sit still. But from another perspective, if she can go this way, those who follow her can also avoid detours. The 85 Flowers that became popular from 2010 to 2015 reaped the dividends of the TV era and caught up with the explosion of network traffic. They relied on hit dramas and hot search characters to accumulate national popularity. But this has also become the biggest stumbling block on the road to transformation. When Qinggai actors are winning awards, the 85 flowers are still spinning in ancient puppet dramas, and they can't get rid of the label of traffic actors. 10 years ago, transformation might still be a career plan, but now the 85 flowers are collectively turning 40, and they are really forced into a corner. The ancient puppet market has long been snatched away by the young flowers born after 1995 and 2000, and realistic themes require solid acting skills. Zhao Liying is the one who has transformed the most. Happiness to 10,000 Homes and Wind-Blowing Half Summer will be broadcast in succession in 2022. The former is a rural drama escorted by Gengxin, and the latter is a business war group portrait drama against the background of reform and opening up. The two heroines are both grassroots counterattacks, which is quite close to Zhao Liying's own struggle experience, and it is easy for the audience to watch and get into the play. However, movies and TV series are two different things after all. Looking at her performance in movies now, she still needs to practice more before she can take on more complex roles. Transformation is always on people's lips, no matter if it is a traffic star or a powerful actor. But what exactly is a successful transformation? There is still no definite answer in the industry. In the eyes of the audience, there are only three kinds of transformation, from filming TV series to filming movies, from idle dramas to serious dramas, or from relying on fans to relying on word of mouth to win awards. According to this standard, movies are higher than TV series, and serious dramas are higher than idle dramas, but if it is really compared to character creation, TV series may have more room. Among the 85 flowers, Yang Mi was the first to rush into the film industry. After Palace became popular, she filmed more than 20 movies in 5 years. She tried all the big directors and big IPs. As a result, except for fans to boost the box office, it did not help her transformation at all. Last year, 3 dramas failed in a row, and now the situation is even more embarrassing. In the final analysis, transformation is not an end but a means. It is popular to say what track selection is now. The key depends on whether the actors can find their own positioning.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.